my god, I did it. Okay, I gotta be careful so I don't knock it down. You guys don't understand. I struggled putting this phone camera up. And now, yeah, I don't like the way the light look. I sweated my edges out trying to set this camera up to record because I wanted to record in my car. I got a new car and I'm really excited to introduce this car to you guys, and I'm really excited to do a car tour. Sadly, this video is not going to be about my car and this video is not going to be about a car tour, but I will do a video about my car and do a car tour in my next video. But for today, I'm very excited to do what's in my back to school emergency kit. So I have this bag here that my best friend got me, and basically I'm gonna tell you some things that you ladies, teenage ladies, young ladies, things you're gonna need in your back to school emergency kit. They're gonna come in handy. So I'm really excited to get into the video. For those of you who don't know, my name is Elysium Frenchelle. So I go by Lissy, Lissy Poo. Most of the time, a lot of people always call me Lissy. And I don't mind whatever you call me, whatever fits my preference. So I'm really excited to get into this video. I really tried to look my best today. Like, I tried to do my hair, or I tried to do my edges. Like, I came out here trying to put this phone up. I was out here for about 45 seconds before my edges sweated out. Like, they're gone, but that's okay. So let's get straight into the video.
Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me.
The first item that you should ever think about putting into your emergency kit, or anywhere you go, you're gonna need it. It can come in handy. You just never know. That's some lip gloss. Some lip gloss can really make or break your look. I'm just kidding, that's a joke. You're really gonna need a tampon or pad. A lot of girls are really more comfortable with using pads. I want some light on. I feel like, I don't know, did that make a difference? Probably not. I started my period. I feel like I was kind of a late bloomer. I believe I started maybe when I was 15, maybe. My sister started younger than me, so I feel like I was a late bloomer. All my friends were on their period before me. I was like the only one. So I kind of was like interested in learning about periods. Like, I was really interested in learning how a period worked. I thought when you start your period, that makes you a real woman. And I wanted to be real, you know, I wanted to be a woman. I wanted to be grown. I wish I could take that back. So I started doing research and watching YouTube videos, and you know, I was like, you know what? I'm excited to start my period. I want this. And I always told myself I wanted the cramp pains. My sister always cried. She was always going through pain. Her mood was always changing, and she would sleep a lot. So I was like, you know what, if I get to sleep a lot and I don't have to clean all the time, sign me up. No. So the first thing I would say putting into your back to school kit, your emergency kit, you're gonna need some pads. You can start at any time. It can happen anywhere. This video is more so for any girls that I know my younger sisters. I have sisters that I don't know if they really know a lot about period stuff. I was always nervous and scared to ask. And my big sisters was, I have a lot of big sisters, and they was always there to kind of hold my hand and guide me and kind of help me out in learning. I remember I was really scared to put a tampon in, and my big sister told me, if you don't put it in, I'm gonna jab it up there for you. So I was like, ma'am, but no, seriously, it's not that hard, it's not scary. One thing you should try to keep in mind, ladies, if you don't put the tampon, if you're not gonna insert the tampon correctly inside of you, you will hurt. So you're gonna have pain. You're gonna deal with discomfort. It's gonna feel uncomfortable with you walking around, and there could be leading to leakage because of the tampon not being inserted right, and that whole shebang. So I'm trying to be careful of the words and the things I say and the words that I use, because I really don't want YouTube to, like, I mean, I have less than 100 subscribers right now, so I love my subscribers, by the way. I love you guys. Thank you. Anyway, I want to be careful of the words that I use. Yes, you just want to make sure that you're inserting the tampon correctly. The thing is, with a tampon, I'm not going to say you have one try to use it. If you're on your menstrual, you don't want to stick the tampon up and not stick it up correctly the first time, because this is a TMI, but my ladies, we need to get used to talking like this. I want to be a big sister, and I'm going to give it to you straight and tell you the facts on how it is, how it's going to be. So be careful. You want to be careful using. You get one time to use this. Once you open up the tampon out the packet, I should just open it up for you guys, honestly. So you're going to have your tampon. Well, this turned into a whole tutorial on how to use a tampon. But you're going to open it up out the package, and you're going to have a little little stick, and you're gonna pop it up. Once you pop that up, you're gonna, normally a lot of ladies put it by their woman section, and they're gonna pop it up and pop it inside of them. But I know if I'm wearing nails, it's not always that easy for me, especially if I'm wearing longer nails. So something I do is I just pop it up and hold the tampon, and then I insert it myself. Moving on, the first thing you're gonna need is your tampons, and you're gonna need your pads. If you're not comfortable with a tampon, that's fine. When I learned how to use tampons, I ran with it. I always kept tampons on me. I don't like pads. I'm not comfortable with it. I hate feeling the feeling of feeling like I'm wet all the time. And with a pad, I'm always checking like almost every 5 minutes to see if my pad is full, if I need to change it. And that's just, like I was saying. So yeah, I was always more comfortable with a tampon. But for my ladies that's more comfortable with a pad, always keep a pad on you. Dealing with tampons, I noticed that a lot of girls, especially in middle school, they only use pads. Nobody really had a tampon on them, and I always ask, did anybody have a tampon? So the best thing you can do is try to keep a cup however long you think you can last at school. You're supposed to they say every 2 to 4 hours, but ladies, let's do every 2 hours. We want to make sure we're staying clean down there. We don't want any stinky smells, any fishy smells, none of that. We want to make sure that we're keeping it professional, okay? Let's keep it classy and cute, okay? So we're going to change every 2 hours just to keep it classy and cute. We're not going to let it go to 4. Now, I have been told with tampons that you can wait until 4 hours to change your tampon. But anytime you have an open period to go to the bathroom, or this one teacher always allow you to go to the bathroom, that's when you want to pull out your emergency kit and you want to clean yourself up. So I didn't explain this at the beginning of the video, but with the emergency kit, I'm going to describe items that you need to bring with you and items that you can use to also help clean yourself up, keep yourself looking, classy and cute. That's how we want to stay. We want to be classy and cute. So it took me so long to explain that, but you have your tampons and your pads. My tampon ladies, my pad ladies. I will always say, if you're a tampon lady, keep some extra pads just for your friends if they ask for some. If you're a pad lady, keep a tampon just in case someone asks for some, My sister went to school with me, so I always would hang around her friends, and a lot of her older friends wear tampons. So it was always nice to always keep tampons around me, hand them under the stall if someone was to ask for one. But I did have a couple of my friends ask for a pad, and I feel bad when I couldn't give them a pad. I only had a tampon. So that's the first thing we're going to put in our little emergency kit. We're going to put our tampons and pads in. Next on the list, I feel like that is that you need for your emergency. Now, we all know, ladies, when we're starting our period, our menstrual cycle, we're grumpy. Nobody wants to deal with the pain. We're cramping. You're irritated, and men knowing that you're irritated, and it's like little boys want to bother you more. When I was at school and I started my menstrual cycle, I was more prone to put my head down. I always laid my head down. I was resting. I would try to block everybody out, ignore everybody. But sometimes you have little boys who just want to bother you, and they want to tap on you, and they're like, oh, she's sleeping, let's mess with her, or something like that. I don't know, but you get what I mean. Irritating, annoying boys. So something I will always keep around me is some iron pills and some Tylenol. Now, I wasn't able to find my Tylenol pills, so just to show you the Tylenol, I have the liquid medicine, but it's best to carry the pills around. Now, I do know some teachers, some schools do not encourage that you carry this around. You can get in big trouble because you're carrying medication. I do suggest don't tell nobody, or if you have a friend with a big mouth, don't tell your friend. I don't know. If you're going to the bathroom to change yourself and clean yourself up, I do suggest maybe that will be a good time to try to pop it. I know that seems nasty to pop a pill in the bathroom. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So you either want the pain or not. It's best that I would say carry Tylenol. I'm not a big fan of ibuprofen. I've never really been a big fan, but you can use either or. Now, something else you're going to need. My mom really put me on this, and she always told me to take an iron pill when I was always feeling dizzy. You might start feeling dizzy because you're losing a lot of blood. With losing a lot of blood, it is best that you carry iron pills with you. I believe you're able to take 2 or 1. God, I don't want to kill you guys. Please do ask your parents about this. I'm always going to call my mom and ask, hey, how do I do this? You can always look it up on Google. You can always talk to someone you're really close with. Once again, if you're at school, I do suggest just being careful. You don't want a teacher to report you You don't want to get suspended over just taking some regular ass pill. But an iron pill is really something that you should carry in your emergency school kit because of the reason of feeling dizzy. You don't want to pass out, so it's always best just to carry your iron pills on you and to take one tablet as needed with a meal. So it looks like you need to eat first and then you need to take this. Something I do know, ladies, I don't have it with me right now, but I do know, try to carry some wipes on you. As I said, going to the nurse's bathroom, I was more comfortable with being in that area, cleaning myself up, taking as long as I need. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about this camera angle. My camera cut off on me. So next, I totally forgot where I left off in the video, but it's okay. I was probably talking a lot, so let's just keep it pushing. The next thing I do highly suggest you bringing some perfume. One of my favorite scents. This is from Warm and Cozy Mist, Soft Vanilla, from Pink Scented Mist. So this is a soft vanilla. I always been into vanilla scents, like a soft vanilla bean or any soft scent was always my go-to. I don't know if they still sell this because I just went to Pink the other day and I couldn't find it, so that really sucks. But something I do highly suggest is keeping a perfume on you. You're gonna need it. If you're on your menstrual cycle, it's best to have perfume so you can spray yourself down if you ever feel like you might be creating a smell. As I said before, head to the nurse's office and try to clean yourself up. But after you leave, it's always best to try to spray yourself down to make sure that you are smelling fresh down here. I don't know if the camera cut off before I could finish, but I always keep wipes on you. I don't have wipes right now, but I always keep a little bag of wipes on you. And you don't want to just use any kind of wipe, so just make sure you have some non-scented wipes that you are able to use down there in that area. So I'm gonna, as I'm explaining everything, I'm gonna put it in my emergency kit bag so I can show you that everything does fit. And once everything goes in this bag, you are able to carry it around and use it, keep it in your locker or backpack, whichever works for you. Next, I do suggest that you can keep some lotion on you. It's always good to have lotion. Sometimes I will run out the house and I will get on the bus and I will be ashy. Obviously, nobody's really paying attention to it, but when you're late, it's always nice to have in your emergency kit, just have some lotion on you so you're not ashy. This is the Cocoa Chill. Oh, coconut oil. It's made with coconut oil. Oh yes, it smells so good. I love this. Okay, so Pink always come through. You should pay attention to is they're like kind of travel kits. I keep lotion and body mist on me. So always the one who would kind of doing everything while I'm on the bus. So when I get on the bus, I'm putting lotion on, mascara, I'm doing my hair or something like that. So it's always good for me to keep some lotion on me. Another reason I will always keep lotion on me is because of my hands being ashy. My hands will always get really ashy, and I will always keep lotion on myself just to make sure I'm smelling fresh and good. Just in case I don't have any perfume, I will always put lotion on my neck, you know, just smell good. Someone give you a hug, maybe your crush is hugging you and he's like, damn, she smell good. Like, yeah, baby, I do. You know, just, I don't know. I always kept lotion on me just for that reason. If I'm by somebody walking past someone, they're like, damn, she always smell good. I do. You know, you just want to be that person. Everybody's like, she always smell good, she don't stink. Okay, so next, I always have alternative and backups for you guys. So at this time, I do have the Pink lotion, and I have the Jergens Ultra Healing. So this is the lotion that I do carry, and sometimes I use my lotion for different purposes. So this lotion, like I said before, will be a lotion I will use on my neck and my top area, only because I just want to make sure that I'm smelling good, and I want to make sure that when someone give me a hug or if I'm walking with a friend or whatever, my top is smelling like coconut oil. You know, I smell good, I smell fresh, I smell delicioso. You know, I smell like somebody just want to take a bite out of me. Now with my Jergens lotion, I don't care very much about this lotion, and it doesn't really smell, it smells good, but it doesn't really smell like anything. It doesn't smell like perfume, flowers. So this is the type of lotion I will use for my body. Now this is what I would use on my ankles, because my ankles could be ashy after I get out the shower. I would use this on my knees, my elbows. You know, this is the type of lotion I wouldn't care about using a whole bunch on my body. Now, as I said before, I wouldn't want to use my Pink lotion because first off, this is expensive, and second off, my Pink lotion is more of a, you know, being with my crush, want to smell good, want my upper body to look good, smell good, and shine. So yeah, that will go in our bag. It's always good to keep your lips looking glossy. You do want to carry, I have chapstick and I also have lip gloss. So I do keep some lip gloss on me now, and I do have different purposes to use my lip gloss. So anyway, so first, we do have the Lip Therapy Cocoa Butter. Now, this is more use as a chapstick like Vaseline. I do use a lot of Vaseline on my lips. But if I don't feel like using lip gloss that day, or if I'm just not in the mood to have my lips looking glossy and shiny, this is something I would use. Your lips are still going to look shiny, but just not as glossed up. You know what I mean? Not so glossy. So, oh, did I even show y'all my shirt? Look at that ass. So what does it say? Oh, it says look away. I just want to slap that booty. This is the chapstick I have. And this is the lip gloss I use. This is the mint lip gloss with vitamin E. Now this is something I use more so, as I said before, if you're walking with a crush, or maybe you get out of gym, your lips are crusty. If you don't feel like using some chapstick, you always have the lip gloss on you. Now I know I always kept my kit on me everywhere I went, so just in case I went to like a dance or something like that, it was always best for me to keep my lip gloss on me at a school dance or something. I never, like, if you're going to a school dance, I wouldn't advise wearing chapstick. I would say gloss up, boss up, use some lip gloss, you know what I mean? But another thing I did was, a lot of girls were always really needy, and everybody was always asking for lip gloss. They were like, can I have some, can I have some? My mom always told me not to share my chapstick, my lip gloss, none of that. So I will always keep lip gloss the best, because I feel like this kind is better than what I have right here. And this is the Blossom Moisturizing lip gloss. So this is the one I would keep for myself, and I wouldn't tell nobody that I would have. You can get this from a hair store. This is I believe a store called Francesca's I got this lip gloss from, but this is the one I would like let everybody use and put their finger on and get a disease within herself. Like, no. But I know my mom always be like, don't share your lip gloss, but all my friends would ask, and I never wanted to be like stingy or seem like I didn't want to share with them, because if my best friend was to ask, you know, that is my best friend, but at the same time, it is still like icky and nasty. People are kissing on different people. A lot of people don't wash their hands. Keep one for yourself, and then keep one from when other people ask. And that was another thing, when a lot of other people would ask for perfume and all that, I always kept one for myself that smelled good, and I kept a stinky ass perfume for other people who would ask to get some perfume. So they would be like, no, don't use none of her. Her perfume stink. Yes, ma'am, it does. So stop asking me. Go buy your own, bro, bitch. I will always keep mascara on me for just in case. I don't mind wearing lashes, but I never had, back when I was in high school, getting strip lashes, getting your lashes done wasn't a trend. It wasn't even talked about at all. And that was only like 2 years ago. So I used to wear fake lashes, and I would just use some hair glue. If you're not, I don't know, if your mom doesn't allow it, if you're not a fan of wearing lashes, that's a-okay. You can always wear some mascara. Lashes I don't have with me, but you're more than welcome. If you feel like you need to carry lashes and some lash glue around with you, you're more than welcome to put that in your emergency kit. I just don't have it in mine. Next, something I will say you definitely need to carry in your emergency kit is gum. Now, you're always going to have everybody asking for some gum. So something I used to do is, when I'm walking in a hall, or maybe if I'm alone by myself, I will always pull out gum and try to eat some gum without anybody knowing. Because, you know, people are needy. Once again, they're going to be like, who got gum? You got gum? Who you get your gum from? She gave you some gum? She told me she didn't have any. Let me go ask again. And then they be like, you got gum? Johnny just told me you had some. Don't lie. And you got to be like, you know, everybody going to be asking for your gum. But I always used to carry around 2 packs just in case. One thing I know I used to do a lot is I would get on a bus and I would just hurry up and pop a piece in my mouth, just in case. You know, you never know. If you didn't get to brush your teeth, I don't know. You should be able to brush your teeth in the morning. And if you're not, then you're doing something wrong. That should be the first thing you do. Maybe in the shower, out the shower. That's your business. But if you didn't get to brush your teeth, something you should have in your emergency kit is some gum. And I always had gum. I always carry gum around with me. But just in case, I always got on the bus in the morning and I popped a piece in my mouth. And then when breakfast time came, I know a lot of people are not a fan of taking the gum out and putting it on their plate and maybe popping it back in their mouth. But you do you, boo. All I'm saying is, in the morning after I got done eating, I make sure I pop the piece of gum back in my mouth. You know, be careful where you're putting your gum out, because everybody's going to ask, who got gum? Everybody want gum. At least when I was in school, gum was like, you know, I give you $1 for a pack. Speaking of gum, next I do highly suggest that you carry around some dental floss. After eating the school lunch, I don't think you're going to eat anything that's going to like get in your teeth. But it's always best to carry some dental floss just in case you do have something in your teeth. You don't want to walk around looking like that. Sometimes you're going to have fake ass friends that's not going to tell you, oh, there's something in your tooth you need to get out. Like, they're not going to tell you have food in your teeth. So it's best to worry about yourself, take care of yourself, have your own bag, if you get what I mean. My sister always had my bag, but when she left school, I had to learn I had to have my own bag. I had to go to the bathroom and look at my own self, evaluate my own self, make sure that I don't have enough food. I can rinse my mouth out. So if you want to carry some mouthwash, that's your business. You're able to do that. I don't have any mouthwash with me at this time, but you are able to carry a little travel size mouthwash. I do carry dental floss. I do feel like it's important to always floss and always carry it after you eat a meal. It's always important to brush your teeth. If you like to carry toothpaste around, you're more than welcome to do that. I know sometimes after my sister would eat, she would rinse her mouth out and take some toothpaste and kind of wipe it on her teeth, which you're more than welcome to always do. You're supposed to always keep a little toothpaste on your teeth. I'm going to be a dental hygienist, so I know what I'm talking about. It might sound like, oh, she's just talking out her ass, but I promise you, I know what I'm saying. So you're able to put some toothpaste on some floss, and you can floss that way. I know that's something that will really help out with helping to keep your teeth clean and nice and keep cavities away. Without leaving teeth gump and glue all up in your teeth, and it's just disgusting. So you always want to make sure you're looking presentable, and you always want to make sure you're looking your best and good. So I do highly suggest, if you want to carry around some dental floss in your emergency kit, you're always more than welcome. Next, as I was saying with the dental floss, I have some Floss Picks. I am learning that having dental floss is better than using Floss Picks, but whatever floats your boat, whatever you're more comfortable with. It's always best to have the dental floss so you can get around your teeth, up and down, sideways. With the Floss Picks, as it showed right here, this is basically all you can use it for on your teeth, unless you try to bend the floss pick. But it's always best to keep some floss pick, dental floss, whatever you have around you after you eat, so you're able to clean up. I know after lunch, we will always have a passing period, and to get back to class, I want to say they gave us 2 minutes, maybe 3. They gave us enough time to leave lunch, go to the bathroom, and clean yourself up, and then get back to class. Especially if your class is close to the lunchroom, you should be like the first one trying to leave to clean yourself up. You know. Next, I wasn't never a big fan of this, but if you're someone who feel like this is something you have to do, as I was saying, you're able to carry around a wipe to wipe yourself up, maybe your pits, maybe your women's section, your back section, anything you need to wipe up at that time. You're more than welcome to always carry wipes with you to help clean yourself up. This is body wash. Now, as I was saying, I'm not a fan of this, but if you want to put body wash on your wipes that you carry with you to wipe yourself up, you're more than welcome to. But this is just a travel size body wash. I've never been a fan of carrying around body wash. But you're more than welcome. You do you, to each his own. I always do suggest that you carry around some allergy pills. Now, I do suggest that you carry around non-drowsy allergy pills daytime. You can see that the allergy pills do not make you sleepy. This is just for you to help with aches, fever, sore throat. Maybe your nose is a little stuffy. You're not feeling your best today. I know when I get on my period, for some reason, I feel like I'm sick. Like, it's hard for me to breathe. My nose is always burning. It's always kind of congested. I know I have sometimes my nipples are sore. Sometimes I have a sore throat. Obviously, this is not going to help with your nipples being sore, but if you have a sore throat, this will come in handy for you. We have a courtyard at our school. I know some schools you walk through the courtyard just to get to class. So just in case you have allergies, you're passing flowers, plants, anything like that, it's always best to have some cough medicine with you. Cough pill, cold and flu multi-symptom. So, it's always best to have that, to carry that around with you. Now, I believe you're able to take 1 capsule. I got this from Walmart. As I would say before, be careful what you do, because all schools are not really open to have students carrying around medicine. They basically will call it drugs. It's like you're carrying around drugs with you. So even though you might not use it for that purpose or sense, there are people who do. So just always be careful. Talk to your parents first, or be as sneaky as possible. I know that's bad advice to give out, but it's for your health, basically. So I do suggest that you do carry a hair clip with you. This clip is basically used for your hair if you need to pull your hair up in a ponytail or anything like that. So I do always suggest that you carry a hair clip. Next, I do highly suggest that you carry deodorant. My boyfriend's coming down here. So I do always suggest that you guys carry some deodorant around with you. This is Tropical Paradise. If you have gym first period, please have your own deodorant. The PE teacher or gym teacher always have like a little basket of deodorant or whatever you need to clean yourself up with. But I do highly suggest you use your own deodorant, carry your own deodorant around. And you never know when you need it. Like, even if you're not in gym, maybe you smell a little musty walking in class. Whatever the reason is, always carry your own deodorant around with you. And I have a little travel size. You can get this from Walmart. You can get it from Dollar Tree for $1. You can get it from Walmart probably less than $5. Next, as I was saying, I do have a hair tie. Now, this is a scrunchie. I do always suggest that you carry a scrunchie around with you. And I have a couple of hair ties. So I always carry around just like a really nice size hair tie, and then I carry around a little small hair tie just for whatever the reason. Always have hair ties on you. Maybe your friend might ask for a hair tie, or maybe you might need a hair tie. Maybe you need to pop a bitch, you need to wrap your hair up. Whatever the reason is, always carry a hair tie with you and have a hair tie on you. Something else I do highly suggest that you carry is some nail polish. Now, I know everybody's not a big fan of having white toes, but something I do highly suggest that you have with you is nail polish. So run out the house and I wouldn't have enough time to polish my nails. It was always good that I had nail polish and my emergency kit, so I can always be on a bus and hurry up and just quickly go over my nails or polish my nails. If anything of that sort, just it's best to have some nail polish on you. You don't want to come to school with your toes looking crusty and rusty, so it's always best to carry some nail polish of any color so you can just make sure you have your toes painted. Going back to with the hair ties, it's always best that you have some gel. I do have a little travel size hair gel that I keep on me. This was $4 and my sister bought this for me, and it smells really good. Do I have some? See, she's about gone. It's not even a lot in here at all, but it's always best to have gel. As you see, I came outside for 2 minutes and my edges were sweated out. Like, my edges are gone. So it's always best to carry some gel around with you so you're able to do your edges, so you can make sure your hair is looking tidy and neat. And I always feel like if you look good, you feel good, you know? You feel me? Like, when I'm at school, I always feel like if I'm not looking good, it's going to be hard for me to learn. And you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't care about what anybody thinks. You should be able to learn and focus on school. But it's always best to feel good and be smart, because it just goes together. You know, be a pretty smart bitch. It all goes together. Something else I do highly suggest that you carry around for my ladies is sunscreen. They make Black Girl sunscreen. I don't have it with me. It's up in my room right now. But Black Girl sunscreen is always going to come in handy. Please don't ever think I'm a black person, I don't need to wear sunscreen. Yes, you do. Sunscreen is for everybody. Any color, any ethnicity, race, however you want to say it, sunscreen is for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're blue, yellow, black, white, pink, orange. You need sunscreen. Sunscreen is for you. Something else I do highly suggest is always carrying some cough drops with you. Now, I do know some schools are really iffy on cough drops also, because this is medicine. Please read how many you're supposed to take. I was always the kid who will pop cough drops back to back, but you're not supposed to do that. Cough drops are medicine. You're literally you're sucking on medicine, you know. So be careful on your intake. Cough drops will come in handy. Something else I do highly suggest that you do carry around and have is hand sanitizer. This is the one I have. It's a little travel size kit. Hand sanitizer is really handy because of COVID, and I believe there's a new virus out. I believe it's monkeypox. It's just better to always carry hand sanitizer. If your hands need to be clean, if you need to touch, after you get out touching anything, always have hand sanitizer. After you touch someone, put some hand sanitizer on. Before you eat lunch, put your hand sanitizer on after you eat lunch. And don't care if someone's looking at you crazy. Before you eat lunch, put your hand sanitizer on and put it on, and then eat after you leave lunch, you know? Always have your hand sanitizer with you. I do always suggest that you have Band-Aids with you, because they will come in handy. Once again, you're always more than welcome to go to the nurse. But if you have like a little cut, a little scrape, you know, something that's not even that big, I'm someone who will make a big deal out of it. So it's always best for me to carry my Band-Aids with me. If I have a little paper cut, it's gonna bother me, so I would just carry some Band-Aids to put on yourself. You're always more than welcome to go to the nurse, but you don't want somebody to look at you and be like, you're making a big deal out of this, you're crying over this, you know, because like it's big to you, but it might not be big to them. So it's always just best, you know, just keep yourself up. Have something for yourself. Be handy for yourself. Don't rely on nobody else. Rely on yourself, you know. As you get older, you're going to learn that you need to rely on yourself more, so it's better just to have things that you need. Alright, I do believe this is the end of the video. I'm so sorry I kept stopping. It was hard to set my phone up in the car. I wouldn't think it would be this hard. I always see people filming car videos in the car, and they make it look so easy. I don't know how these YouTubers do it, but I'm trying to become a YouTuber because I really love doing this. I'm really excited that I got to film this emergency school kit video. I do want to come back with more school vlogs, school videos, more school videos to help you guys out, because I was a girl who looked up to people to help her, so I always asked questions. I always needed help with this, needed help with that. So I'm really excited to come and give out some advice and maybe some tricks and tips you guys are able to use in school, so you're not kind of looking lost, confused. I do want you guys to stay tuned because I have more school videos coming, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you like, what you didn't like. If you have any advice for me down in the comments, please leave a comment about something. If you feel like I left something out that was really important, please do leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. I thank you guys for watching this video. I'm so excited to start this back to school journey. You guys are awesome. I really love my subscribers. I love that I'm growing my channel. I'm less than 100 subscribers right now, but I'm gonna stay motivated. I'm gonna keep persevering and trying to grow my channel. So I really love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please tune in for my next video.